I was researching hydrogels in university, and at the time my aunt and my grandmother were diagnosed with breast cancer. So I started researching about how breast cancer and other cancers are treated, what's wrong with it, and how I could maybe apply my research to treating it better.
Currently, cancer patients receive treatment that is diagnosed through trial and error.
You're experimenting on a person, you're wasting time, and you're risking their life.
Ourotech takes the guesswork out of cancer treatment.
Only 20% of stage 3 and stage 4 cancer patients end up surviving past 5 years. Currently, a pathologist takes tumor sample outside of the patient's body, and at Ourotech, instead of doing a genetic test on it, we put these small tumor samples into our hydrogel. In each well, we test a different drug or combination of drugs over 7 days, and we measure which one is the best at killing the tumor.
Once you're able to test drugs directly on a 3D tumor sample cultured outside the patient, you can test the drug's effectiveness outside the patient so the patient doesn't have to experience the side effects.
When one of these drugs works, Ourotech recommends the optimal drug so that when the patient receives their first treatment, it'll be the right one.
You could individually cater treatments to the patient.
Currently, pharmaceutical companies do their drug testing in early stages by growing cancer cells in a flat sheet and testing different drugs on that. But of course, that doesn't mimic what actually happens in humans, where you have tumors that are three-dimensional and there's a surrounding environment around them that affects if a treatment works or not. So Ourotech is creating both the three-dimensional tumor and the environment surrounding it so that we have the most accurate results. This mutually beneficial relationship with pharma companies maximizes the number of patients who can get access to our technology.
I see immense business potential in what Ourotech does because our closest competitor takes 6 months to deliver the same results that we could get within 1 week. That's time that we could be giving to the patient to start a new life.
In the second phase, Ourotech provides hospitals and clinical labs with our hydrogel testing kit so that they can take tumor samples from their patients, do all the testing in-house, and deliver a result as quickly as possible.
So we envision a world where being diagnosed with stage 3, stage 4 cancer doesn't have to be the end of the world.
So that late-stage cancer patients no longer feel hopeless when they're diagnosed.
We're giving hope to the people who need it the most.